space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Wacked Enterprise, with its continuing mission to slam huge 40s, to seek out mad blunts and then to smoke them, to get more booty than any man before. Captain's log, stardate 187. The Federation and the Romulans have simultaneously discovered a new wormhole deep within the Yomama Quadrant. A wormhole is a transportational phenomenon causing one area in space to serve as a shortened tunnel to another area in space far, far away, but not really. Though we do not know yet the wormhole's exact length or where in the galaxy it comes out at, we do, however, know that Yomama is a slut. And currently we are in negotiations with the Romulans over the rights to the wormhole, and Commander Riker is working on exact figures to show how much of a slut Yomama is. Lieutenant Data estimates the wormhole may be unstable. He also estimates that Yomama gives it up for free.
Captain, the Romulans have begun a slow velocity increase in the direction of the wormhole, sir.
Shut up, Mr. Crusher! Can't you see I'm trying to picture Troy without her uniform on?
I sense that your mind is not on this mission, Captain Picard.
Deanna, why don't you turn around a little bit? Baby got back!
I'm your ship's psychologist, Captain, not some stripper.
Give me some of that Oakland booty, baby, and maybe I'll name a deck after you.
But what about the Romulans, Captain? The Romulans!
What about the Romulans, you two-bit skinny geek? Match their speed, Mr. Crusher. Those Romulans are all bastards, much like yourself. And I mean that very, very literally. Now, Mr. Worf, could you... Mr. Worf, number one, what is more important than our mission?
Nothing, Captain.
Captain, I seem to sense something funny about Lieutenant Worf and Commander Riker.
What are you babbling about, Troy?
I seem to sense that they're high, Captain.
Explain yourself, you stupid hoe!
You know, like the Ganja Fairy has paid them a visit. You know, like they've boarded the one-way train to Mary Jane. You know, like they've gone a little loco from smoking that cocoa.
Loco,
Yeah,
cocoa.
it's like cocoa,
Something
yeah.
Something like that.
Mr. Riker, Mr. Worf, I have one question for the both of you. Who's your daddy?
I'm sorry, Captain, but I do not understand.
Who's your daddy?
Well, so you're in higher rank, and
Who's your daddy?
you're dead, sir.
That's right, I am the hottest Mac on this ship, and if any blunts are gonna be smoked, it'll be by me. Now hand over that dime sack before I make you assist Mr. Crusher in popping his zits. Now where is Mr. Data? I need a readout on the length of the wormhole.
Mr. Data is currently on level 3 in the bathroom, sir.
In the bathroom again? Call him to the deck immediately.
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Worf, could you... Mr. Worf! You are chief of security, not the head of a crack house emporium. Can you not do your job without pushing your product?
I'm sorry, Captain, but although half of me is part Klingon, the other half of me is clearly Rasta. So you know I have to be smoking the ganja, man!
Lieutenant Commander Data, reporting for duty, sir.
Ah, Mr. Data, so you finally decided to join us.
I'm sorry, Captain. I was delayed in the bathroom. I was playing with my new emotion chip.
Delayed? Ever since you got that emotion chip, you've been spending 12 hours a day in the bathroom whacking your Wookiee. Now get on that computer and find the length of the wormhole.
Captain, I've already established the wormhole's mass, volume, and its density for you.
Ah, that's a lot of questions you've got answered, Wesley. Would you mind one more?
Of course not, Captain. What is it?
Mr. Crusher, why are you such a goddamn spastic dork?
I don't know. I can't answer that, Captain.
Sir, 1% of his body is nitrogen, and the other 99% is nerd.
Now, Mr. Data, what is the length of the wormhole? Mr. Data, do you have the length of the wormhole? Mr. Data!
Oh, I am sorry, Captain. I was not paying attention. I have been looking at internet porn the entire time.
Oh, that's just great. Mr. Wolf, do you think you can
Oh my
come up
God! Captain, it appears that the wormhole has chaotically changed into the black hole.
on screen? My God. Mr. Wolf, judging by the black hole's dark color, huge width, and high density, I have determined that it could be your mother!
I sense that Mr. Warp has been insulted.
Hardcore Dis Warp Factor 11!
Captain, it appears that the black hole is pulling us into itself at a high enough rate that we will not be able to escape in time.
Hail the Romulans! Maybe our combined efforts could pull us to safety.
I would like to hail the Romulans for you, Captain. Unfortunately, our phone line is busy. I'm busy talking to Love Kitty 69 on internet chat.
Mr. Data, you are a very selfish android. Put her on audio so I can throw my swerve too.
Right away, Captain.
Love Kitty 69, this is Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Starship Enterprise. But you can call me Love Daddy Booty Banger. What are you wearing?
Captain, you must do something or we're all going to die in the black hole!
Get off of me, you stupid bitch! We are going to make it, crew. We are the best of the Federation's ships. We have survived much worse than this, such as the gravitational pull episode where we met Riker's very fat mother. Or the episode where we all caught the Betazoidian clap.
Anger will not help you.
We've made it out of all of these situations unharmed, and this one will be no different. So let's all get on task and find a way out of this.
Right, Captain.
But just in case we don't get out of this, Troy, take off your top and give me a final lap dance. Oh, yeah. Come on,
Captain!
baby.
Captain! Impact less than 2 minutes.
Mr. Data, do you have any well thought out and intelligent plans on how to escape?
Captain, I was thinking that possibly we could, blow the shit out of it.
Good plan, Mr. Data. Mr. Wolf, lock photon torpedoes and fire.
I'm sorry, Captain, but all this equipment is just used to get us maximum base.
Well then, break out that big-ass size 13 and let's kick one for the homies!
Yes, Captain.
So, Captain, looks like we're gonna perish. Do you think there's a chance we can make it?
Not a chance in hell, number one!
So, we're gonna die and nothing matters anymore.
You're right. We are all definitely going to die and rank does not matter in the least.
Well, in that case, Baldy! Baldy, 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 Baldy! Baldy! Baldy, Baldy!
Captain, it appears that the black hole has shifted itself back into a wormhole and it no longer provides a threat to us at all.
Mr. Wolf! Could you please assist number 1 to the Gimp Chamber for tribal beatings?
No, Captain, I didn't mean it. I didn't.
Pleasure, sir.
No, Wolf, come on, friends, come on, you something. No.
That's right. I'm the hardest Mac on this ship. None of you compare. I am the biggest daddy of them all.
Is that so?
Eagle Admiral Sean Connery.
That's right. It is me. I smoke mad blunts and I slam huge 40s. And I'm here to get me some. Out of my way, cone-headed circus freak.
Well, hey there, folks. My name is Cletus the Fetus, and I'm going to be the next member of the Enterprise when I'm born in 6 months. Anyhow, wouldn't that last just so bad? I mean, I think it's one of the best ones they've done so far. You know, I sure hope my mom doesn't abort me. Say, have any of you ever seen that movie, Babe? I haven't, because I ain't even born yet. Hey now, what's that weird feeling I'm getting? Oh wow, now I'm a boy. But now I'd like to introduce the next skit. It's called, oh dang, my premature brain just forgot. Guess you'll have to watch. And remember, to vote pro-life, because the life you may save may be your own. Me!
I'm so old. I'm so old. I'm so old.
Grandpa. This way, Grandpa.
Old.
Grandpa. This way, Grandpa.
I'm so old.
So how you doing today, Grandpa?
I'm so old.
Grandpa, you really are old, Grandpa. In fact, I can bet you're so old you can remember ancient Egypt times.
Yes, I can. The Egyptians used to ride around in their automobiles. But back then we used to call them putter carts.
Grandpa, Egyptians didn't have automobiles.
I'm so old.
Wow, you really are old, Grandpa. In fact, I bet you can remember when the calendar used to be BC.
Yes, I can. Back then, we had used steam to run all our typewriters and automobiles. We called the process tapioca.
Grandpa, there were no typewriters in the BC era. And tapioca is just a kind of pudding.
I'm so old.
Gee whiz, Grandpa, you really are old. In fact, I bet you can even remember the Great Depressions that happened in the 1930s.
Actually, I can't at all. I'm so old.
Grandpa, exactly how old are you?
Well, let me see. Old!
No, Grandpa, I mean in years. Come on. 10? 20? 30? 40? 2? Grandpa, 42? That's not old at all, Grandpa. You're middle-aged.
I'm so middle-aged.
We're gonna need some zeros, lots of zeros. Oh yeah, lots of zeros. Lots of zeros. Let's see, and there we go. 5 people. Whew. All done.
Now, I think you forgot a 0 on that.
Oh yeah, that's right. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
5 people.
And Larry left town.
Oh, we did. Okay, let me change that. It's 4. There we
Thank
go.
God.
No problem.
Did you hear that Mrs. Williams just had twins?
Twins?
She sure did.
That's population expansion.
That's
there.
crazy.
It's
Up to
ironic that
6.
she had twins on the same day that Bert died.
Ain't it though?
Bert died.
Hey, Larry.
Hey,
Hey, you
y'all.
back in town already, boy?
Did y'all hear that the Williams twins just turned out to be one baby with 2 heads?
That's crazy.
Freak of nature.
Damnedest thing.
Oh my God! Bert's back alive again. Whoa, Bert! That's
He's a zombie. He's still living.
Oh my God! It's a zombie!
Zombie. He ain't.
Oh my God! My Bessie is dead!
You fool, I know how it is to lose a loved one, especially one you love.
I took on the sign.
But she's my cow!
Oh, well, that's okay, because you can, still have sex with her for a few days. They keep for a while.
Hey, wait in the work.
Here come about 8,000 immigrants headed toward our town.
Oh my God!
Get the guns, girl.
I gotta plant some peppers for the tacos!
Oh, wait. They're just on their way to Mexico.
Oh, well, I was planning. My Bessie's back alive again!
That's good, girl.
Yeah.
They can have sex with you all the time.
That's good.
But she's a zombie now!
She's a zombie.
But she's still my cow!
There ain't no loving like some zombie loving.
Hey, did I mention I ate Teddy today?
Oh, did you cook them or fry?
I fried him, put some American
I saw this
sauce on
recipe in Southern Cannibal that was just to die for.
there. Put some lemon juice on there, but I only ate half of them.
My wife found this baby on our doorstep.
What a
Let's take a
cute
look at it. Oh,
little
itchy, itchy, good.
Oh, hi, that's my baby.
You can have it.
Oh, it's okay. I got no use for him. You can keep him.
Okay. Oh, wait a second. This baby was just a ball.
What in the world?
Oh, no, wait, that was a baby.
You can tell the difference between a baby and a ball by the way they smarsh.
Yeah, one time I saw one.
Now listen up. This is the game plan. Tonight, me, Bessie, 5 other people are gonna leave this here town.
Tonight? But you can't leave tonight.
I don't care
on
what them zombies ain't finna get ate up by no zombies.
But zombies, smombies, pay-per-view's different.
Them zombies coming in our town, we got to go.
But she's a zombie.
I don't care. But wait, none of us want to go with the zombies, so we're not going.
Right? Zombies need human brains to live, so they're staying too.
Well, that's really good.
Moo!
Oh my God, my Bessie's back alive again.
You're a lucky Uh-oh. She's a zombie cow.
Oh, wait a second. She was just a girl in a cow suit all these years.
What a small world. I had an aunt that was the
Oh,
same
look,
way.
fella, she done had herself a baby. Check that out.
Well, that's another cute one.
No, Barry, don't eat that. That's a baby. That's a baby. Barry, stop. No.
All right, y'all. This is too weird for my people country mind. I'm leaving again.
Bye, Larry.
You come back down
here. Yeah. Barry, stop eating that.
Oh, look at this. This ain't no baby. It's just another football.
That's no ordinary football. That's a zombie football.
Oh, God, Kelly got rid of it. Oh, my God.
Hey, y'all, I'm back again. And looky what I found.
Well, Larry, that's not an ordinary football. It's one of them zombie footballs.
Eek! Oh, no, you done killed my Bessie. She was my family's only source of food this winter. Now we're gonna die.
Well, since she's dead, can I eat you then?
Oh my God, you're sick. You must be a zombie.
No, I'm a cannibal.
Hello, America, and welcome to Eye on Agriculture. Today on the show, we'll be having Mr. Hubert Bumpkin, one of the nation's top farmers, and Dr. Timothy Ross, author of the book Agriculture and the Economy. First, we'll introduce Mr. Bumpkin. Thanks for being on the show. Mr. Bumpkin, you're one of the nation's top farmers. Could you clear up any misconceptions that we might have about the running of a farm?
Sausage comes from Piggies.
Yes, that's very true, Mr. Bumpkin, but could you clear up some misconceptions that the general public might have about the running of a farm in the context of agriculture?
Sausage comes from Piggies.
Yes, Mr. Bumpkin.
Sausage comes from Piggies. Sausage comes from Piggies? Sausage comes from Piggies.
Mr. Bumpkin, where does sausage come from?
Sausage comes from Piggies.
Yes, that's very true, Mr. Bumpkin. Insightful answer. Now let's quickly introduce our next guest, Dr. Timothy Ross, author of the book Agriculture and the Economy. Dr. Ross, your book talks about the interrelations of the agriculture industry and our economy. Could you clear up any facts that we might not know about that?
Food feeds the hungry.
Yes, I think we already know that, Dr. Ross. What I was trying to say was that, could you...
Food feeds the hungry.
Sausage comes from Piggies.
Food feeds the hungry.
Sausage comes from Piggies.
Food feeds the hungry.
Sausage comes from Piggies.
Excuse me, could you please stop? Please, stop.
Food feeds the
Sausage
hungry.
comes from Piggies.
Food feeds the hungry.
Robert, what are you doing in front of the camera? Get back to the light board.
I came from my mom.
What the hell does that mean? Hello? You need to send the network psychologist down here quickly. Quickly!
Mama.
Sausage.
Food feeds the hungry.
Dr. Sampson, thank you for coming.
Food feeds the hungry.
Something's wrong. What may be wrong with their minds?
Food feeds the
Love
hungry.
takes time.
What?
Food feeds
Love
the
takes
hungry.
time.
Sausage comes from
What?
I came from
Love takes
my
time.
That's it? That's it? I can't take this.
Sausage comes
I'm
from
gonna
Piggies.
leave this show.
Sausage comes from
Piggies. Thank you for coming. You're the production manager of the show. Fire them or something.
Sausage comes from Piggies.
Repetition
Love
is
takes
fun.
Sausage
Love takes time.
No. Security, hi. Get down here, please, immediately, and take these people out of the building, please. They're trying to interrupt me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Please take them out of the building, please.
Love takes time.
Please don't squeak my weasels.
That's it. That's it. No. 911. 911, hi. Please help me. They're driving me mad. Please come and take them away.
Love takes time.
Thank you, officer. Please, these people are driving me mad.
I arrest the bad guy.
Not you too. Ah!
Well, I do.
Takes time.
Come on, folks. Quick stop at jail and then off to the day.
Repetition.
Love takes time, people.
Hey, ho, hey.
Hey, Dad.
What?
Can I have a Boy Scout meeting over here today?
Boy Scouts, let me think. Well, of course now you can, son. Now get the hell out of here! Say, wait! What's that you're reading over there? Give it here. Chop Up Pop by Dr. Seuss. I'll just take a gander at this. Now get on here, you're grounded!
Hey, let's set up camp in your living room.
"'Twas the night of the Boy Scout meeting. I was in my armchair reading guns and ammo and some dirty mags, while the Boy Scouts chatted, those dainty fags. When through my porn my perceptions caught a plot, a ploy most deviously thought. The Scouts were angered because I'd eaten all their snacks, pissed in their cocoa, and filled their pillows with tacks. We must have revenge, the one of them spoke. Let us now think up a practical joke. Perhaps a joy buzzer, or a smoke bomb, or a whoopee cushion, leaving them none the wise. But then again, we could always just chop him up and then cannibalize. Yeah! So the wheels began to turn in all their pea-sized minds, all the whilst I thought of how I could kick their hinds. Their plan they felt was foolproof, but one thing they could not see was that it'd be a very cold day in hell before those little shits got me. So I began to finger at the chainsaw I kept behind my chair. I'd use it to cut off their pint-sized pouches if attack me they did dare. My son stood up for the standoff. Our hard stares held us at bay. As our eyes locked and our bodies tensed, it kinda felt gay. My son had begun to worry. His defenses all but fell. Now everybody could see he was more fairy than Tinkerbell. Suddenly, the other scouts jumped up, but deftly fell on their faces. Good thing for me that puberty had stolen all their graces. With all the other scouts down, to my son I would make it in haste. I would shove my boot so far up his butt it'd be lost in time and space. As I approached him, they each pulled out a utility knife. My son approached to stab me. He meant to take my life. Suddenly I shouted, "Look, the Power Rangers cast!" And as he turned for a better look, I shoved my chainsaw straight up his ass. As my son hit the ground, the other scouts began to attack. One of them punched my stomach, the other elbowed my back. I thought that I was finished, as one of them began to get a bit havocal. But then I just grabbed his knife and rammed it straight on through his clavicle. The other punk was next, whose parents I despised. Their dogs took such nasty dumps in my yard, it would actually defertilize. As I kicked his little nads, he sounded much like a goose. The steel tip on my boot, making sure he would never reproduce. The third kid almost got me. If he hadn't lost his direction, he glanced down at my porn mag, and it had his first erection. Get back! My fist being quite polite, it asked his face to pardon.
Oh, that's okay. I don't mind at all.
Then it knocked the boy so silly, he would listen to Savage Garden.
I don't know what to say about it.
His head proved to be thick, but my fist proved to be the thicker. So he hit the ground easy, like a cheap hoe drunk on liquor. To celebrate my victory, I shook the cake dirt off my boot. Little did I suspect as I walked away, one would grab my food. At once they were upon me, like vultures to fresh prey. The scene turned into Ryan's Steakhouse, and I was the buffet. One grabbed an arm, the other a leg, the third had chose a wig. As my life forces drained from me, I wish I had some ginseng. I never experienced pain like this, not even in the Navy. And as I began to cry, they used my tears for gravy.
Give me a biscuit.
The hunger seemed never ending as I began to yell.
So we all continued to eat and chop up pop until we all got fat as hell. Yeah!
I'm not afraid of you.
Welcome to the Banana Pirates 14th show. We've done 14 We feel we've gained an acting ability through these 14 shows. In fact, we feel that our acting ability has gotten good enough where we can do full-length plays. In fact, some of you may have seen our rendition of Romeo and Juliet. Well, we have a new one. Tonight we are doing Macbeth. Now, we don't do this in a normal format. We don't have enough time to do the whole play of Macbeth. So what we do is, we edited it down here and there, snip here, snip there. It's now 3 minutes. The best 3 minutes of Macbeth we're bringing to you. That's right. So prepare yourself. Oh yeah, and on a side note, we do it as if we are Italian Americans. So prepare yourself for Macbeth, 3 minutes Italian. I'm a Macbeth.
Hey, I'm at the Three Reaches. You should be king of Sweden. Bye.
I should be king of Sweden.
Hey, I'm the king of Sweden. Oh, I'm a died.
Hey! The king has been murdered! Oh! Oh, my!
Oh, no!
Oh!
He did it.
Oh!
Boo! Boo! I'm the ghost of that guy! Boo!
Hey, I'm your wife, and I feel guilty.
Oh, no! Now I'd be a bad king for the next 10 years. Ooh, bad king. Ooh.
Oh no! He is a bad king! We must kill him!
I'm a young Siwa.
I'm your best friend in Bangkok.
I'm a Macduff.
Hey!
I'm a Malcolm!
Sweden!
Right!
Yeah!
Hey, folks, it's me again, Cletus the Fetus. Hey, wait now. Where's that chair I requested? I'm not going to do this monologue unless I get my chair. Prop people, my chair. There, that's better now. Wow, folks, that last kill was a real killer. Those banana pirates sure act like some funny people might act like. I know I appear to be hanging by a string here in midair and all, but I'd like to tell you all my real location. I'm about 0 kilometers from my mom's stomach as the crow flies. Speaking of which, folks, let me give you a tip. If you're pregnant, don't be eating Pop Rocks. Ow! Well, it's about that time again. The Banana Pirates should be fully prepared to do the next skit. So goodbye from the afterbirth.
And that's how I forever lost my third and final testicle.
So why did you boys join the Marines?
Well, I joined for the free crew cut.
Well, I joined because I heard the food was free, drugs were legal, and it was alright to be open gay.
Well, make no mistake about it, boys. I'm here for one reason and one reason only. I have joined this extremely difficult program so that it may temper me like hot metal in a cold liquid. I want my mind, my body, and my spirit to be transformed into a substance harder than iron. And after I get done with the Marines, I will join the only more difficult program, the Navy SEALs. And that is why I'm proud to be trained up and down by the hardest, most difficult drill instructor.
Attention, ladies! Welcome to the Marines, boys. I will be your owner, your trainer, and I will most certainly be your very special friend. You know, the kind you can tell all your secrets to, because I got that sensitive ear. Now, this place will not be like where you came from, although it will only be a little different, perhaps a bit worse, but perhaps better if you like the Marines or Army stuff. Do I make myself clear?
Sir, yes, sir.
All right, then. Now, today, we're going to... Private, what is the matter with those pants you are wearing?
Sir, I don't know, sir. They are very clean, I assure you, sir.
Well, that's just it, Private. They are clean. A little too clean, if you ask me. In fact, I suppose they could be called pretty. Would you agree with that, Private?
Yes, sir, I'd have to agree with that, sir. They are rather pretty, sir.
Well, from now on then, Private, I will call you Private Pretty Pants. Do you like being called Private Pretty Pants? Private Pretty Pants?
Sir, not really, sir.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Private Pretty Pants. Say, Private Pretty Pants, do you do a little dance like this? Well, do you?
Sir, no, sir.
Are you completely sure about that, Private Pretty Pants?
All right. When I'm at home, I do it when I'm alone.
Well then, my first order as leader of this squadron is for you to graciously accompany me in a pretty little dance.
Sir, when exactly are we going to get to the combat training, sir? I came here to learn how to kill, not how to dance, sir.
Is that so, Private? Is that so? Well, let me ask you this then. How do you expect to turn yourself into a machine of war, death, and annihilation if you can't do a pretty little dance?
But, sir...
You can! Now learn one by 0800 hours. Whoops, I meant to say cannot. Can't is a bit grammatically improper. Now you ladies get ready to hit the bed. I will be waking you up bright and early at 11 a.m. in the morning after Donahue's over. Hit the barracks. Hop, 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 hop. Now today, we will be taking on a truly grueling and gruesome task indeed. That is right, for today...
Today, sir, are you going to make us do thousands of push-ups until we fall on our stomachs and you spit on us and bury us so we have to pull our dying corpses out of the ground before we rot to death, sir?
No, not exactly, Private. But what we will be doing today is we will be learning both the names and powers of all the My Little Pony characters. Are you ready? Moon Dancer can jump through the air like the flying ponies, although she does not need wings. Moonbeams has the giggle blast of energy that she discharges to hurt her enemies in battle. You getting this, Private? You write that down? Come on, write it down. Keep going. Military life is just the best.
Military life is just the best.
I wish I could produce milk from my breast.
I wish I could produce milk from my breast.
We never tell a fib and we never tell a lie.
We never tell a fib and we never tell a lie.
The end of Little Women always makes us cry.
The end of Little Women always makes us cry.
you will need these brushes and acrylics. Private, what in the H-E double hockey sticks do you think you're doing?
Sir, playing the Adventures of Kirby on Game Boy, sir.
Private, you will immediately hand me that Game Boy, at which time I will show you what I do with Game Boys in my Marine Squadron.
Sir?
Quiet, Private, I'm fighting against Wispy Woods. Now you go water the rose and fruit bouquets we bought for our mothers. Take that, Shredder. Shit. Attention! Now today is the last day I have each of you scumbags in my beloved Marine Corps. So today we will be doing something a bit different from the normal activities.
Sir, are you going to jab red hot hooks to our nuts and then hook them up to tanks and drag us around down by our nuts and you hit the tanks in reverse and run us over? Aren't we rock hard and spit fire, sir?
No, not exactly, Private. But what we will be doing today is we will be going down to the local Lazy Boy Emporium to visit the mattresses.
Yay!
But before that, we will be visiting the local aquarium to play with the baby seals.
Double yay!
But before we're going, I need to know something. Are we the best?
Sir, yes, sir!
Are we the toughest, the most courageous?
Sir, we hope so, sir!
Oh, come on now. Are we mice or are we men?
Neither, sir. We prefer to be referred to as faithful one of us, like, sir.
Each of us is wonder, but each of us uniquely different in their own way, sir.
That's perfect. Now, do we kick butt?
Sir, no, sir.
I said, do we kick butt?
Sir, no, sir.
And why not?
Because butt is a naughty word, sir. We'd rather use a reference to the lower abdominal region, sir.
Correct. Now, does anyone object to us going to visit the baby seals?
Sir, yes, sir!
Is that so, Private? State your grievances.
Sir, I have been in this training ground for 7.5 months waiting to be transformed into a hard murdering beast. But in all this time, the only things I've learned is the names and powers of My Little Ponies, how to care for a tulip garden, the finer points of croquet, and how to flash dance. Now, 3 weeks, I leave for the Navy SEALs training grounds. I'm not sure I've been properly trained. What exactly we learned in the arts of war and combat?
But, soldier, how do you expect to be a Navy SEAL if you can't go down to the aquarium and play with the baby seals? Contradiction, I declare. Now, you may remain behind if you wish, but as for the rest of us, first one there gets to kiss the baby seals.
Useless! What if war is to break out tomorrow?
You pussies! You're my squadron now! And the only way we're gonna make it out of this come to life is just you utilize the skills that you've learned to the fullest in your training! You hear me, son?
Yes, sir!
The only way we're gonna survive is if we use this missile, which works much like how one would paint a baby seal!
Oh, no!
And this machine gun, which works much like how one would send a rote and fruit bouquet to their mothers!
All right.
No! No! No!
There's a piece of tape.
What do you kids want? I live here. What do you want?
Jason, why are you always scavenging around in this busy street corner? You could get hit by a car, even mugged.
Yeah. What do you do here all the time, Homeless Jason? It's so icky. Why don't you go home, Homeless Jason?
Well, to tell you kids why I don't go home, I got to explain some things about the social classes, see? You see, I don't go home because I don't have... Well, wait, to put it a better way, I'm just camping out. Yeah, that's it. I'm just camping out here on the busy streets of New York. I really got a home over there in L.A. and live next door to Jennie Jackson, you know. Woo! I hear that all night long. But no, I remain here, a camper in New York City, just to harden me up. Now, being a camper, do any of you have any spare change for some firewood? Yeah, you got some change for some firewood? I'm just camping.
Homeless Jason, there's a pile of firewood right here.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
The hell? Oh, I got it. Being a camper, I was going to roast some wieners tonight. You got any money for some hot dogs?
But Homeless Jason, there's a whole pile of hot dogs right here, enough to last a lifetime.
I'll be damned. Let me get right to the point, okay? Could you please give me some money for some hard liquor and some very illegal drugs?
Homeless Jason, I would not give you a cent towards buying products such as those.
Not a cent.
And why not?
Because I could just give you some of my own personal stash.
Yeah, and how about a concealable weapon to keep you company while you're camping at night? Bye, Homeless Jason!
See you later, Homeless Jason.
Well, I guess I'll do me some hunting then.
Oh my God, that shot my baby! Somebody come and that shot.
Yeah, I was milking my cow, and then say, have you noticed anything odd about our town lately?
Yes, I noticed we had a little newcomer in our small community.
Yes, and he always seems to be wearing a hat. In fact, on a ratio of the one time I saw him to the one time he was wearing that hat, he very well could have a weird, kinky hat fetish.
Yep, small 5-person town like us don't need no people around here like that.
No,
I say we get the whole town together and mob them.
Yes, the whole town needs to be in on this mobbing.
Well, here we are.
Here we are.
Whole town. Let's get that son of a bee.
Alrighty, then let's mob them then.
Let's go.
Let's get him. Come on, boy.
Let's go.
What is it? What is it, Bob Joe Bob?
What if, on the way down there, one of us happens to slip and fall into a groundhog burrow? That would mean that 1 out of every 10 legs in this town would be broken.
Oh, no, that's so many. Wait. What if this newcomer was to punch just 3 of us in the eye? That would mean that an entire 30% of our town would have a swollen eye the next day.
Good Lord.
That is bad. Very bad. We can't have that.
Wait, guys. I got a little factor to lay upon you. What say that one of us on the way to this here mobbing was to fall into a mud puddle of some sort? That would mean that 1/5 of this town, or villa, as I like to call it, would be very, very dirty.
No!
I know.
Dirty is bad.
Hey, hold on, guys. I don't know if this is such a hot dog idea. What if 2 of us caught the cold just the night before and we took some NyQuil? That would mean that 1/4 of this entire town would have slightly groggy medicine head.
Wait, consider this. Let's say that on the way to this here mobbing, one or more of us was going to become a prostitute. then we would have the highest prostitute to non-prostitute ratio for any city in the entire country.
Oh, no!
Now just say, for instance, Larry's eyeball was to roll out of its socket and was to go into his mouth. That would mean 1/5 of this entire town would be chewing on an eyeball.
Wait a minute. What if one of our arms was to turn out to be a prosthetic? That would mean that 1/5 of every arm in this here town would be a fraud. It's his
What if Don Knotts were to show up here in town today? That would mean that 2/12 of this entire town would be Don Knotts. Simplify that to 1/6, please.
Chicken and fish.
No way, we are gonna mob that guy. Oh, lordy, lordy.
Oh, we can't now.
Hey,
why don't we?
what's that?
There's a newcomer.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
Wait.
It's only Ernie, y'all. Oh, Ernie, we thought you'd been dead for about 4 years. What's wrong with you, boy? We done marked you off a population board. Brains.
Other restaurants offer cozy dining set up in laid-back, classic atmospheres with good food and great service. But we offer a bit more than that. With hardcore illegal drugs on our menu such as cocaine, crack rock, meth, and smack, we offer you something that our competitors cannot. A reliable source of narcotics to ensure that you'll get so high this evening your wife won't look so ugly, and you'll even begin to love your kids again. That's what sets Chez Homey's House of Crack against the rest.
Come on, dear, here's our restaurant.
Oh, Lord.
Bit odorous, isn't it, dear?
Your dining experience will not begin on some stuffy, uptight establishment on some main road, but rather in a back street alleyway in the inner city ghetto. Far away from the hustle and bustle of the upper city part of town, but close enough to the hospital in case blood is shed. Soon after entering, you will be approached by your waiter.
That is my wife, sir.
Oh, you can get some too? Come on.
God, man. I believe we have a reservation.
I got a reservation from Skit to get a blue card tonight. I don't know what you're talking about.
My Lord.
He may not be wearing a suit and a tie, but he will most certainly be wearing a smile, since his face is partially frozen due to an LSD overdose a few years earlier. Immediately, you will feel the personal warmth of the establishment as the waiter decides to hug you rather than to shake your hand. And although there is a little bit of confusion because the waiter thinks you might be a cop, he graciously apologizes. Next, the waiter will find out where you would be most comfortably seated.
Where y'all want to sit at? Smoking or drinking? Hey, y'all, we got the shooting up hair section, the crack rock section. We got smoking weed right down this speed pill section. We got those little horse tranquilizers and those little pills to stick up your anus to get high and all that other crazy shit section.
I believe, good sir, we will take the snorting section.
Right this way then. Get on up.
Have a seat, dear.
Your table will be made of elegant cardboard box, and your seat will be the dingy, strangely blood-stained alleyway pavement. Next, the waiter will find out what you would most like as your entree for the evening.
So what y'all want? Hell y'all want?
I believe, sir, that we will each be having the cocaine buffet tonight. Yes.
All right, and the
sounds
drink?
Good indeed. Drink? What kind of wines do you have?
Let's see. We got that red wine that Thomas bled to death in. We got that white wine that I done brought the Clorox in too. We got that yellow wine that I pissed in. Actually, we got that. Oh yeah. Of course, the bubbly that I farted in.
Oh, we'll take the bubbly.
All right, then.
Yes.
I'll let you bring it back.
I enjoy good bubbly, do you?
As your waiter leaves to call in your order, you can rest assured that it will not take long because none of it needs to be cooked or cooled. Because it is just illegal drugs laced with animal excrements. So it is just a little while before he's back to deliver the goods.
Y'all entree for the evening? Sir.
Oh, Lord, nice. Woo. Cut me a big piece, yeah. That's very nice. Yes.
Bobby will like me for this one.
All right.
Now, these things make you cool, son. Remember that.
And at just $200 a kilo, at just $200 a kilo, we have the best illegal deal in town.
All right, ready?
Yes, I am.
It's family time.
And if it's you or your family's health you're worried about, stop worrying right now. Chez Homey's House of Crack has many precautions in the case of such events.
Molly! Molly! She's OD'd! Help! Help!
What the hell going on up here?
She's OD'd! Is she okay? I love her, please! Please bring her
Hey,
back!
man, she dead, now. But guess what? I got some new kills.
Oh, nothing can replace this woman. I love her and married her. Molly!
Now, you gonna only have for the night, because I got to have back here in the morning, you know what I'm saying?
That would be quite all right. Come have your seat, new mommy. Sit on down. Pull up a straw. Here you go,
And paying at Chez Homey's House of Crack couldn't be any easier. We always make sure you've had a great meal.
Okay, kids, that's enough. Come on, new mommy. Time to pay the bill. Yep. Time to pay the piper. Come on. Let's go.
Hey, yo, man. That shit good, man?
Why, yes, that shit was rather good.
All right. That'd be $376.59.
Oh, not a problem.
Get him. Get him.
And if you don't have cash on you, we also accept Visa, MasterCard, watches, stolen goods, blood oaths to our gang, and semi-automatic weapons.
Y'all have a good night. Y'all take care.
Let's get out of here, hon.
And remember, gratuity is not included on your meals.
Hey, man, you see the table on the table, man? You see the table on the table, man? I got mountains, I got tequila, I got the diapers and everything, Kool-Aid, everything. Get in your tip.
Okay,
Hey, the best part of the table, man.
Have my daughter.
Get over here.
All right?
Yeah.
Hey, man, y'all get the hell out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. I got y'all the best service in town. Y'all gonna try to short-time me like that. Ain't need no tip on the table.
So come on down to Chez Homey's House of Crack, where we'll treat you better than a king. More like a lord.
A drug lord.